Hello. Let's see if this works. Uh, yeah. My name is Landon, and I'm a college dropout. Um, I plan on returning to college, so maybe I can't call myself that, but I have withdrawn from the semester, and I will withdraw or not enroll in other semesters until I am ready to go back. So that's what I am. That's who I am, and I don't really know what I'm doing here, what the point of this video is. I think my goal is to share with the world what my plan is academically, and then provide a outline / guide that I can commit myself to, as far as what I want this channel to be, because I've been rather inconsistent with it lately. In fact, I've been consistently inconsistent. In the history of this channel, I've never been consistent. So, while I'm on this break, there's a bunch of things I'm doing with my life. I'm not getting into that. I'm focusing on the academics here. I want to self-learn and self-study the basic undergraduate curriculum for physics and math. I want to go and get a PhD in physics one day. Want, not have. And first step is undergrad. Yeah, so what does this entail? What is self-learning? What does learning mean? Well, we've got a variety of courses. So we've got Calc 1 through 3. We got linear algebra. We've got ODE, right? And then this is like the first 2 years or so, first 2 years of the math major. And then we've got physics 1 through 4, intro physics basically, right? And then we have like intermediate mechanics or classical mechanics. Classical. Right? And this is all obviously at an undergrad level. Then there is, so this is like first 2 years. This is like the last 2 years. So you've got, for the math side of things, we have abstract algebra. I'll just call it abstract algebra. There we go. We have, what do we have? Oh, analysis. And I'd like to study both real and complex. Let's see, we've got, and PDE. It's just going to be useful for me as a physicist. On the physics side of things, we have electromagnetism 1 and 2. We have quantum mechanics 1 and 2. We also have StatMech. And that's the basics minus like electives, right? Minus electives. But this is generally the content I want to learn over the next, I'll just say want to learn. Now, as far as my YouTube channel, and tutoring, because I'd like to do that. As far as my YouTube channel and tutoring, I definitely want to cover, during this break time that I'm on, I want to cover calculus 1 through 3, and I want to cover physics 1 through 4. Just like the introductory level, like math and physics, first year or two of physics and math. But there is potential for more. Out of all of these, obviously, there's a lot more courses I could delve into. Probably would get into that during grad school. But, maybe I could do special topics, so I'll just, leave a question mark there. Yerp. That's the basics, I think. As you can tell, I'm very amateur to this whole YouTube thing, but I'm also simply freeballing this. I have zero, I have no script. This is also my first take, and it will be my only take. Yeah, I think this is, I think I've pretty much, for completion's sake, want to teach. As you can tell, I might be a little OCD with my things, but nonetheless, that's that. Now, let's investigate what this means. So, want to teach Calc 1 through 3, as well as Physics 1 through 4. What does this mean? What this means is, for the month of May, there's going to be, well, let's put it this way. In the month of May, I'm going to cover Calc 1, Calc 2. Calc 1 and Physics 1. In the month of June, I'm going to cover Calc 2, and I'm going to cover Physics 2. In July, I'm going to cover Calc 3 and Physics 3. And as you guessed it, in the month of August, I'm going to cover Physics 4 and here I think I might cover linear algebra. I think that's a decent, that's the first 2 years of math physics double major. So this is what I'll be covering. What you can count on me to cover. Something in my eyeball on it itches quite bad. Anyways, yeah. So I'll figure out what this means for myself, but I fully intend to stick to this. It'll be good for me, and it'll be good for you. So please subscribe. I really don't care about likes. I don't care about any of this. I'm definitely not trying to make money, but subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you can use this as a resource. Hopefully that'll be useful. And if it isn't useful, unsubscribe, and I wish you the best of luck in your study efforts. I'm doing this, you know, that's a good thing for me to actually write down and verbalize, write on the page, why am I doing this? Well, one, I need the practice. Practice, you know, doing, the practice teaching, etc. Two, because I want to, I'm passionate about this. And three, I want to be helpful, because I'm a student too, and I know that these topics can be learned by anyone. I feel confident that anyone can learn these topics. They just have to find the right teacher. And my hope is that I can simply add to the smorgasbord, there we go, of resources that are available online these days for learning these topics. If I can add to those resources and be helpful for somebody out there, then I have accomplished my goal. Yeah, so that's that. If you're going to leave a comment, you should leave a comment on what do you want to see. What do you want as the viewer? Because here's the thing, I can sit here and I can yap all day, I think, probably, and it not be helpful. So if you want specific study methods, if you want, you know, I don't even have to cover this. I could cover like study techniques, like the Pomodoro technique. I could do all sorts of things. I could cover history of math. I could, you know, explain why certain things are important, talk about applications. I could delve into, you know, a side topic for a video or two, you know, things like that. And if there's interest in that, then along with this stuff, I might see if I can, you know, I can do that. Or if maybe there's like, maybe I did a video on, let's say I did a video on like trigonometric function derivatives, all right, and maybe I didn't do a great job. Leave a comment on those videos and be like, hey man, like I need more of this, because that's what I'm doing. I'm here to help. At the end of the day, like this is the real reason. This is the best reason why I'm here. So, all right, I think I've yapped long enough. Yep, all of my old videos are gonna be put in like a old videos folder or playlist or whatever. And from now on, I'm gonna keep to this system, this, you know, desk. Hopefully I can improve my setup right now because it's a bit janky, but yeah. All right. Have a good day and happy studying.